General knowledge. Documentation. Test 1. Which duty status applies while completing shipping paperwork? A. Off-duty. B. Driving. C. Sleeper berth. D. On duty not driving. The correct answer is D. On duty not driving. Explanation. Work-related paperwork is on duty. How many commercial driver licenses CDL can you hold? A. Only 1. B. 1 for each state you drive in. C. 2, 1 personal and 1 commercial. D. As many as you want. The correct answer is A. Only 1. Explanation. It is illegal to hold more than 1 commercial driver license. If you get a traffic ticket other than parking, you must notify your employer within A. 30 days. B. 24 hours. C. 60 days. D. The next business day. The correct answer is A. 30 days. Explanation. You must notify your employer within 30 days of conviction for any traffic violation except parking. Where must you keep shipping papers when you are driving? A. Within your reach, for example, door pouch or on the seat beside you. B. In the glove box. C. In the sleeper berth. D. In the trailer. The correct answer is A. Within your reach, for example, door pouch or on the seat beside you. Explanation. Emergency responders must be able to find them easily if you are unconscious. Where must you leave shipping papers when you are not in the vehicle? A. On the driver's seat or in the driver's door pouch. B. In the glove box. C. In your pocket. D. Under the seat. The correct answer is A. On the driver's seat or in the driver's door pouch. Explanation. They must be clearly visible to anyone entering the cabin in emergency. What is the primary purpose of shipping papers? A. To tell emergency responders what is being hauled. B. To calculate the driver's pay. C. To track mileage. D. To show the route. The correct answer is A. To tell emergency responders what is being hauled. Explanation. In an accident, these papers tell firefighters or police if the cargo is hazardous. Which document shows that a driver is medically fit to drive a commercial vehicle? A. The medical examiner's certificate medical card. B. The CDL. C. The vehicle registration. D. The insurance card. The correct answer is A. The medical examiner's certificate medical card. Explanation: drivers must carry a valid medical examiner's certificate at all times. When must you sign the previous driver's vehicle inspection report DVIR? A. If defects were noted and certified as repaired or not needing repair. B. Every time you get in the truck. C. Only on Mondays. D. Never. The correct answer is A. If defects were noted and certified as repaired or not needing repair. Explanation: your signature verifies that you are aware of the repairs or the decision that repairs weren't needed. If you are hauling hazardous materials, how must they be marked on the shipping papers? A. Listed first, written in a different color, or marked with an X in the HM column. B. Written at the bottom. C. Written in pencil. D. They don't need to be marked. The correct answer is A. Listed first, written in a different color, or marked with an X in the HM column. Explanation: hazmat entries must be distinct so responders notice them immediately. What is a bill of lading? A. A contract between the shipper and carrier listing the cargo. B. A bill for fuel. C. A map. D. A receipt for lunch. The correct answer is A contract between the shipper and carrier listing the cargo. Explanation: it is the primary document describing the cargo and its destination. If you change your address, you must notify the licensing agency DMV within A. 30 days. B. 60 days. C. 90 days. D. 1 year. The correct answer is A. 30 days. Explanation: you must keep your address current on your CDL record. What is the Emergency Response Guidebook ERG? A. A book used by first responders to handle hazmat accidents. B. A phone book. C. A mechanic's manual. D. A truck stop guide. The correct answer is A book used by first responders to handle hazmat accidents. Explanation: hazmat drivers must be familiar with this book, which explains how to deal with spills and fires. Is a pre-trip inspection required by law? A. Yes. B. No, it is just a good idea. C. Only for buses. D. Only for hazmat. The correct answer is yes. Explanation. Federal regulations require drivers to be satisfied the vehicle is safe before driving. During a roadside inspection, what documents must you produce? A. License, medical card, logs, and shipping papers. B. Only your license. C. Your birth certificate. D. Your tax returns. The correct answer is license, medical card, logs, and shipping papers. Explanation. You must prove you are legal to drive, legal to work medically, and obeying hours of service. What does it mean if a vehicle is placed out of service? A. It cannot be driven until the defect is fixed. B. It can be driven to the next shop. C. It needs a wash. D. The radio is broken. The correct answer is it cannot be driven until the defect is fixed. Explanation. An out-of-service order is a serious prohibition against moving the vehicle. When must a driver's vehicle inspection report DVA be completed? A. At the end of each driving day. B. Once a week. C. Before lunch. D. Every hour. The correct answer is at the end of each driving day. Explanation. You must inspect the vehicle and report any defects at the end of each day. On your logbook, off-duty means A. You are relieved of all responsibility for the vehicle and work. B. You are sitting in the driver's seat. C. You are fueling. D. You are waiting for a load. The correct answer is you are relieved of all responsibility for the vehicle and work. Explanation. If you are required to be ready to work, you are not off-duty. On your logbook, driving means A. You are at the controls of the vehicle and it is in operation. B. You are sleeping. C. You are loading. D. You are inspecting the truck. The correct answer is you are at the controls of the vehicle and it is in operation. Explanation. Any time spent behind the wheel with the engine running on the road is driving time. On your logbook, on-duty not driving includes A. Inspecting, fueling, loading, and waiting for dispatch. B. Sleeping in the bunk. C. Eating lunch at a restaurant if relieved of duty. D. Watching TV at home. The correct answer is A. Inspecting, fueling, loading, and waiting for dispatch. Explanation. All work performed for the carrier, other than driving, is on duty not driving. On your logbook, sleeper berth means A. Time spent resting in the sleeper compartment of the vehicle. B. Sleeping in a hotel. C. Sleeping across the seats. D. Sleeping at home. The correct answer is A. Time spent resting in the sleeper compartment of the vehicle. Explanation. This status is strictly for time spent in the compliant sleeper berth of the truck. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Download our app and keep studying on the go. Scan the QR code to get started.